It's a great question. It's when you think about Visit Phoenix, we're the tourism arm of the destination. So it's our role in the destination to promote Phoenix and the greater Phoenix area to visitors, try to attract as many visitors into our city as possible. As you may know, tourism is a major industry in the state, and rightfully so, right here in the Phoenix and the greater Phoenix area with all of our wonderful hotels, resorts, restaurants, and so forth. So it's our role to get out there and promote that to the rest of the world. And with our great international airport, we are an international destination. And with all these incredible events that we're going to host, as you know, we're on deck to host the Super Bowl coming up. And so we're on the world stage a lot. And so it's our job to tell our story and try to build as much demand for all of our wonderful partners, restaurants, hotels, attractions as possible. A lot of times that's the first interaction with a destination is the airport. And our airport has always been regarded as the happiest airport and the friendliest airport in the U.S., and rightfully so. I mean, the backdrop with Camelback Mountain sitting there, the beauty just is the first thing that really hits you. But they do a phenomenal job making that a wonderful, welcoming experience to all of our guests. Yeah, the pandemic had a significant impact to our industry worldwide. And, one of the things that we're fortunate enough here in Arizona is we've had the ability to recover a lot faster than many other states. But for us, I think one of the most significant things that we've learned through the pandemic that we've seen is really workforce, the decline of workforce, just people for certain jobs. And it rightfully so, when restaurants shut down, when hotels shut down, those individuals are looking for other places to work. And so for us, I think we've realized through the pandemic and coming out of it, we haven't really done a great job as an industry talking about our industry. In fact, for me, I remember the first time I realized that hospitality was a career choice was in college. And so for us, one of the things that we've learned is, we have to do better. We have to do better about telling our story, talking about the career path that's in our industry at a younger age. And so that's going to be one of the main major focuses for us. Coming through the pandemic, we also realized for Visit Phoenix that we need to do a better job of getting involved in the community. And so that's one of our core missions as we go forward, is how do we become a community builder? And how does tourism build the community? So that's going to be one of our major focuses going forward. Yeah, and we love that. And those are our partners in this. And so they've recognized long ago that this is a growing industry here in Arizona, and especially in the Valley. And, when you look at hospitality and tourism, it encompasses so many other factors. You think of sports, for example. Sports is tourism. And so, for us, partnering with them, building the right curriculum and engaging in the community, especially at the middle schools and high schools. One of our good partners, ASU, is steadily looking at how to improve that and grow that, because we are going to continue to grow as an industry. We're a leader in the state already from economic impact point of view, but we're going to continue to grow that. So that workforce has got to be there ready for us. So it's a long play. We have to start much earlier and start talking about our industry. And it's a wonderful career path when you look at it. I think too many times we think about it as being a wonderful job opportunity starting off in life, but we need to do a better job of highlighting. If you take a poll of a lot of the CEOs with Fortune 500 companies, or just C-suite individuals with Fortune 500 companies, a lot of them started off in our industry. And our industry is very rewarding too. It's a great place to start, great career path, a lot of opportunity to grow, and you can make a great earning with it. It's so powerful. In fact, when you look at the amateur sports world, it's recession-proof a lot of times. And so when you go through the downturns of an economy, that's the steady base of travelers and visitors coming in for that. The fact that we have such a beautiful backdrop with the mountains and the hiking and biking trails, the outdoor activity, we have that ability to attract those like yourself, triathletes from around the world, those just seeking to get out, rejuvenate. And it's something that we promote all the time. And then when you get into the professional sports, it's great to be in a city that has all the major sports here, and to be able to capitalize on that, and also, give ourselves the opportunity to be on the world stage by hosting some of the biggest events like the Super Bowl and such. So, amateur sports and sports in general are a major part of the tourism economy. Yeah, the big events, meetings, conventions, trade shows are coming back. A survey just came out from North Star Meetings that we are the second most popular destination in the U.S. to hold meetings like that. That's great. But what it does is it creates a challenge for us too, because a lot of times our venues are full, like you mentioned. And so, it's our team that's out there that's focusing on venues that are available and helping our customers find the right place and the hotel accommodations. But it is nice to know that we have enough demand so that our tourism economy can bounce back after COVID a lot faster. And so a lot of that is just due to the fact that a lot has been said about businesses relocating here. I think we're still the fastest growing county in the United States. And so there's been a lot of attention to that. And I think that attention has boded well for us in our industry. And the fact too that, we have new businesses moving in. And we love that. In fact, a lot of what I do is economic development through tourism, because when a new company moves to town, there's business travelers that show up, and those business travelers feed our economy. And so we love that. But at the same time, we also have to balance our availability a lot. Yeah, we're so blessed to have an incredible bowl, number one with Fiesta Bowl here each and every year. And when you start having like the Super Bowl type of events that, rightfully it's one of the largest, if not the largest sporting event held every year, it has a tremendous impact to our region. Obviously, we can think about the economic impact of it all, but it really is much more than that. I'll tell you one of the things that I get excited about, and something that we learned from the hosting the last Super Bowl, is the ability to attract CEOs, C-level folks from Fortune 100 companies. I think from the last Super Bowl that we hosted, we have relocated almost 12 companies that came in for a game. But for us, we look at it as a major site visit. Come see what Phoenix and the area is all about. Fall in love with it like we have. And hopefully, let's talk about moving your company here. And we have a great economic development department that focuses on that. But, how can we assist with that by hosting these big events and talking about quality of life and such? So another big piece of that is, for us, as we talk about our mission and building the community, major events like that have a major return on our mission. So when you look at a Super Bowl, it's not just the economic impact of it all, but it's also what those major events do back in the community, the leave behinds that are so exciting for us. So those are the type of things we get excited about. Oh yeah, no, we take advantage of that. Believe me, we have some marketing campaigns, especially in the wintertime, that's geared for the snowier, colder areas of the world that, it's always fun to flash a few photos of the beautiful desert and the Sonoran, lush, beautiful desert to them each and every year. Yeah. In the last year, I would reflect. This is from the time I landed here, my family got here. It's been such a welcoming community. I feel like we've been adopted right away. And what I mean by that is you have a lot of leaders here that truly want great things to happen in the community. And by taking the time to introduce me to others, and as a new CEO in the Valley, connecting with people is vitally important. And to talk about who we are and what our mission is and see how it can help them, having those relationships have been incredible. For us too, and with our team, and we have a dynamic team, one of the best teams I've ever worked for. The diversity of talent here in Phoenix has been, wonderful to see, and rightfully so. Is our staff is a reflection of our community, and so for us to get out and be a part of what visitors love to enjoy, we get to do that each and every day. It's a fun industry for me. Really playing a tourist for the last year and experiencing all the things that you hear people talk about and write about has been a lot of fun. But I would say most importantly, the people have just been so welcoming. Well, if you've seen what's going on in downtown Phoenix, it's been remarkable. All the cranes in the air building up new facilities and such. I think the tourism in Arizona and in Phoenix, in the greater Phoenix area, is something to watch out for. I always tell people they get excited about new hotels coming in or new restaurants. And I mean, have you seen all the amazing chefs that are relocating to Phoenix? So it gives us a lot to talk about. I get excited because I get the chance to peek under the tent a little bit and see what's coming down the road. And, one of my favorite things to tell people is if you're excited right now, just wait. You haven't seen anything yet. I mean, it really has turned around. And when I came here a year ago and kind of looking over the landscape of downtown and to myself, I was just thinking, how cool is this? I'm, the namesake of the city, the Phoenix, and kind of seeing this rebirth of downtown. And you think about going to meetings, conventions, when you're done for the day and you step out of the convention center, which is a beautiful center in itself, you get to experience the culture that is Phoenix without going too far right now. And you're right, if you were to flash back a decade from now, and look around, it was a little bit dead. And that's not the way anymore, and it continues to grow. And so we're looking forward to, more of that authentic Phoenix culture starting to settle in downtown. We're seeing a lot more people living downtown, which is going to help a lot and bring in more retail and restaurants and such. But it's an exciting place to be right now.